look at my daughter full makeup, singing she's in love with an emo girl on TikTok, and I didn't have no say, no approval. Hey, what do you think? Do you think this would be cool or not? You know what I mean? And I'm the one that made them cool.
Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are back in the headlines. And this time, it's getting messy over how to raise their daughter. Kanye isn't holding back. He's now warning Kim that he's ready to drag her into court. The drama blew up after fresh photos of North West went viral, showing her in an outfit that left fans outraged. Kanye is insisting that if Kim doesn't put a stop to it, his lawyers definitely will. But this showdown is way deeper than just clashing over clothes. Kanye is even calling out Kris Jenner, claiming that Kim and her mom are running a shady agenda when it comes to North. According to him, they're turning her into a brand to profit from, not just letting her play dress up for fun. Fans can't believe the accusations flying around, and the internet is buzzing with nonstop speculation.
12 years old. She's 12. Walking around with a corset, the shortest miniskirt that you could have, and bright blue hair.
It all kicked off when photos surfaced of 12-year-old North in Rome, rocking a look more suited for a nightclub than a family trip. Bright blue hair, a full face of makeup, a tiny mini skirt, a corset-style top, and oversized black boots. Social media instantly exploded with outrage. Kim got slammed for treating her daughter like a fashion prop, with people calling the whole thing unsettling and over the top. The online dragging didn't let up. Many accused Kim of neglecting her real duties as a mom just to play the role of the trendy parent. The backlash only snowballed from there. Some even tied it back to the infamous Balenciaga scandal, blasting Kim for chasing her brand image at the expense of her child's well-being. Kanye's fans quickly jumped in, saying this was proof he'd been right all along. One fan even cracked a joke that Kim must have taken her Balenciaga partnership way too seriously, while questioning why Kanye was wrong for being upset about North's constant exposure online.
Her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that say tape number 1, tape number 2, and guess what? The third tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, he called Santa Barbara 7. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched them and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision, and then you get on whatever show you was on and take the lie detector test with a fraud.
Some people agree Kanye has a point, but they're quick to say he's not the one who should be dragging Kim. Critics pointed out this is the same man who has a long history of showcasing women, including Bianca, his own wife, in ways many find questionable, and now suddenly he wants to play the role of moral authority? The double standards are unbelievable. On top of that, fans haven't forgotten one of Kanye's shadiest moves, trying to push North into a project with Diddy, a man already surrounded by heavy controversy. Yes, Kanye thought it was smart to put his daughter in that situation. Back in March, he hyped up a new track called Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine with the caption, "New song by Puff Daddy featuring his son King." Cone, My Daughter Northwest, and new Yeezy talent from Chicago, Jasmine Williams. That lineup had people shook. The track even opened with a taped call between Diddy and Kanye, where Diddy thanked him for looking after his kids while he was behind bars. The entire rollout was chaotic. But what left fans stunned was Kanye attaching North's name to Diddy's. Kim wasn't having it either. She reportedly fired off a text to Kanye, making it crystal clear that he couldn't put North on any track without her approval. And legally, Kim holds the Northwest trademark, so Kanye has zero rights to use their daughter's name, image, or voice for business without her consent. Kim made sure Kanye knew exactly where she stood. In her text, she even pulled out receipts, writing, "I asked you back then if I could trademark her name. You agreed. It's hers when she turns 18. So stop." To protect her, I faxed over documents blocking her from appearing in the Diddy track. Only one parent can hold the trademark, but Kanye wasn't backing down for a second. He clapped back right away, warning her to fix it or he'd go to war, adding that the fallout would be something neither of them could recover from. He even threw out the chilling line, "You'll have to take me out first." That moment alone showed just how toxic the situation had become. And yet, in all this chaos, North's well-being was completely lost between two parents more focused on power power than parenting. Critics argued Kim wasn't actually pressed about Diddy being on the track after all. The Kardashians have been spotted at his events plenty of times. What Kim really wanted, they claimed, was control and the money tied to North's name and image. Kanye, on the other hand, kept positioning himself as the protector of his daughter's innocence. But the fight didn't end with Diddy. When Kanye saw the viral photos of North in Rome wearing a corset and miniskirt, he blew up all over again. This time, it wasn't just him ranting online, he was threatening legal action. A source told Globe magazine that Kanye was furious about his 12-year-old daughter being dressed like that, and he warned Kim he'd unleash his lawyers if she didn't put an end to it. Insiders claim Kanye has been ranting non-stop, blasting Kim for crossing the line and vowing he won't let it slide. He's even accusing Kris Jenner of pushing North into this style, hinting at dark plans that sound way too familiar. Kanye flat out alleges Kris is grooming North to become the next Kim Kardashian, with whispers of photo shoots and secret recordings being part of her scheme. The claim is disturbing, but considering Kris's past, people are paying attention. Do you remember Kanye's wild outburst a few months back? The same one where he insulted Jay-Z and Beyonce's twins while accusing the Kardashians of shady dealings. He hasn't let up since. Kanye was especially furious when North appeared on a song with British artist FKA Twigs, firing off a shocking post in response. He even hurled ugly insults at Kim while once again accusing Kris of plotting to exploit both North and Chicago. It sounds extreme, but critics point to Kris's history as proof. Ray J himself once said Kris not only knew about Kim's infamous tape, but actually managed it. And that's why so many people aren't shocked this feud has spiraled out of control. Think about it. The idea of a mother being accused of coaching her daughter to record something private just to cash in, and then sitting down to review it like a producer feels less like parenting and more like exploitation. Given Kris's track record, it's no wonder people now suspect Kim is shaping her daughters into brands before they've even had a chance to grow up. Let's not forget Kris was the one who pushed Kim into doing Playboy and then later encouraged Kylie to follow the same path. Reports even claim Kris persuaded Kim to go back for a second shoot, pressuring her to reveal more despite Kim admitting she wasn't comfortable. Kanye won't stop ringing the alarm about that kind of pressure, and it's the reason he says he doesn't want his daughter spending too much time around Kris. Insiders claim Kanye is convinced Kris is quietly plotting to use the same playbook with North and Chicago, grooming them into the next Kim and Kylie. He even blew up when Kim let North on TikTok, raging that he didn't want his daughter dancing in front of millions of strangers online. Kim clapped back, saying he was just being controlling, but Kanye insisted it was about protection. And if he's right, this isn't just about TikTok, it's about Kris slowly pulling North and Chicago into the Kardashian-Jenner empire, setting them up as the family's next moneymakers. With Kris's history, people are starting to wonder if Kanye's warnings sound less like paranoia and more like receipts. Flashback to June 2020, right before Kim filed for divorce, Kanye went off about Kris pushing Kim into Playboy. He ranted, "I risked my life to make sure North's mom would never be pushed into another scandal like that." He doubled down with another post, writing, "I prayed North's mom would never pose for Playboy. God is the reason she didn't. I'm at the ranch, come get me." Those words still hang over the Kardashian camp, and here we are. Kris, the mastermind who built an empire off her daughter's image. Kanye, shouting about protecting North's innocence while putting her in a track lineup with Diddy. And Kim, dressing her daughter like a grown woman for the cameras. So now the million-dollar question is, does Kanye actually have a point about Kim being reckless? Or is he just exposing his own hypocrisy with the moves like the Diddy collab? And what about Kris? Could she really be grooming North to be Kim K 2.0 before she's even a teenager? This firestorm isn't dying down anytime soon. So drop your thoughts below, and thanks for riding with me all the way to the end.